If you want to know how to get more email subscribers, you have to check out these 10 high converting lead magnet ideas. With the right freebie ideas, your business can really get to the next level because owning an engaged email list should always be one of your top priorities. Ready to grow your email list? Let's do this. Hi my lovely humans, it's Natalia and welcome back to my channel where I share super extra ideas on content creation for entrepreneurs and creatives. And we have an exciting topic today, which is lead magnets and specifically lead magnet ideas for business. If you're only on social media and not really directing traffic to any other resource that you own, you're missing out a ton. One of the best ways to turn your followers into clients and connect with them on a deeper level is by having them on your email list. But now you may be wondering, yeah, Natalia, that's easy to say, but how do I actually do it? Well, an effective way to build your subscriber base is through a lead magnet, also known as a freebie. And if you're still confused as to what that is, it's basically an enticing downloadable resource that you offer for free in exchange for an email address. And before I hear a moan of disapproval, let me put this out there. It's not a cheap bait to get people on your list. Yes, this is the goal ultimately, but it should always be an equal exchange, if not over-delivering on value on your part. And your lead magnet should provide a real desired result to your audience and actually equip them with a quick win that takes them closer to their goal. And that's why it's always very important to know who your audience is, what makes them tick, what their pain points are, etc., so that you can be the one to actually help them. And I talk about this in my content marketing strategy video. And if you're creating a freebie for your audience, it should always fit well with your overall strategy. So go ahead and watch this video next. And even though you want to really offer value with your freebie, please don't think you need to create a massive piece of content which contains pages and pages of knowledge. That's not what lead magnets are about. As I mentioned, it should provide a quick win, so it actually shouldn't be too bulky. And a wee word for me before we move on to the ideas, remember, lead magnets need to be very specific to what you do and offer, so they should really be tailored to your business. And I'll give you 10 different examples of the types of magnets you can create, and I'll try to give you some ideas of what they may look like in action for different businesses, but ultimately you're the one who needs to figure out the best way to serve your audience and best showcase your expertise at the same time. Now that you know how important it is to have a lead magnet of your own, let's take a look at some examples of what you can create to start growing your email list. Number 1, Workbook. And of course, I need to start off with the type of a magnet I personally chose and have seen great results with. I've created a free content marketing strategy workbook which helps my audience build a strong strategy to choose the right channels, attract the perfect audience, and get real results with the content they create. And workbooks can be a brilliant way for you to provide real value to your tribe because they're highly actionable and get you very specific result, which is almost tangible. And since I launched my workbook, I've seen a steady growth to my list by around 90 people per week, which for a very short span of time and with no big following to begin with, this is a result I'm very happy with. Number 2, template. If you don't want to offer a workbook, which is usually a bit bigger, try creating a template. It's a super easy idea and really valuable at that. The premise of a template is to offer something that your audience can fill and use straight away. And it can be anything from a graphic design template or, a Canva template, for example, a caption or an email template, or something more specific like a simple terms and conditions or a contract template if you're a lawyer. And if you think about it, people hate wasting time on writing or creating something when they could be doing something else, and that's why giving them a plug-and-play solution relieves that pain point. Number 3, list. With this one, the possibilities are truly endless. People absolutely love lists, myself included, because they're quick, simple, and give them a sense of control. And once they download your list, they have exactly what they came for then and there. If you think about it, it's so much easier and cost-effective to shop when you have a shopping list, right? So that's exactly the same when you offer a list as your freebie. They're super simple to make, but are usually packed with value. And a few great examples of this are a list of equipment to start a YouTube channel with different price tiers for extra value, or a list of resources and tools to help them do or learn something. Number 4, checklist. This is another type of list, but I like to think of checklists as a different category because they're much better at springing action. And if you've ever ticked off a to-do list, you know how satisfactory it is, and that's why I find checklists to be especially great as freebies. And apart from the value your audience gets from the list itself, it's the additional layer of satisfaction that makes it an excellent type of a magnet. And if you're a travel blogger, you could offer a packing checklist for specific destinations or times of the year. And if you're teaching people about blogging, just give them a checklist of what they need to do to launch a successful blog. Number 5, magazine. This one may be quite odd to include on the list because it definitely requires much more involvement on your part. However, I feel like this is a great idea for a magnet that works brilliantly in certain niches. If you're in fashion or beauty industry, you're a photographer providing education, or have a cooking blog, this might be a unique way to differentiate yourself from others. And having a monthly magazine means you can create a more engaged audience that awaits the next edition eagerly. And it's also an awesome opportunity to collaborate with other businesses in your niche, build strong partnerships, and cross-promote between your respective audiences. And I get that this is not for everyone, especially if you're a one-man band, but it may be something to consider if you have the resources or a team to start distributing an online magazine through your email list. Number 6, monthly downloadable. Creating monthly downloadables is another way to capitalize on the benefits of this regular offering, but without the work involved in publishing a magazine. And I've seen this applied with amazing results in a creative space. Again, the downloadables can vary greatly, and there are tons of different things that you can offer this way. But to give you a few examples, it can be a small pack of stock photos given out to use freely as a photographer, and a beautifully designed monthly calendar page with seasonal tips for your niche, which, by the way, I've seen perform so well, both for, I think, a gardening expert and a graphic designer. And it can even be a monthly wallpaper for desktop or mobile created from some of your best travel shots. Number 7, guide. The best performing types of guides are the ones teaching people how to build or start something, and can be in the form of a manual showing how to use a piece of equipment, a tutorial on how to start growing your own fruit and vegetables, or how to launch a successful course or build an email list like what we're trying to do here. And guides are fantastic because they serve as a roadmap, and it means your subscribers can follow a step-by-step process, which takes away a lot of researching and thinking for them. Plus, they can avoid common mistakes many people make when they're just starting out. Number 8, a series. Creating a series is a fantastic way to serve your audience over a short period of time. And this can come in the form of 5 great tips sent each day after subscribing, or a mini course on a very specific subject your audience is interested in. And think of a way in which you can actually deliver useful knowledge to your people that's specific to your niche. Personally, I absolutely love to cook, and I've actually subscribed to a few lists this way. And it was from amazing food bloggers who share really awesome recipes over a week for me signing up. And this kickstarted my journey with a new cuisine by teaching me about unique ingredients and new techniques. My favorite benefit of this type of magnet is that it allows you to identify the really committed, engaged crowd who are more likely to become very warm leads. And at the same time, it weeds out people who are just there for the resource and are not interested in what you actually have to say. And this is honestly how it is. And there's no point in whining about how ridiculous it is that people just come, download something, and then dash. And if you think about it, it's in your best interest to curate and engage email lists, since with more subscribers, you're usually paying for an email marketing platform, so each person should really be there for a reason. Besides, would you rather talk to a huge crowd that doesn't even open your emails regularly, or would you prefer to have a strong, engaged community around you who are actually interested in what you've got to say? Of course, I digress, so let's move on to number 9, which is a sample of your product. Offering a small part of your product to new subscribers is a gem tactic to showcase its benefits and give people a feel for what they will get when they purchase from you. And this works brilliantly if you're selling an online course, in which case you can share one module for free. But it's not the only option, of course, and you don't have to be a course creator. As an author of a book or an audiobook, just give away a free chapter, and if you sell Lightroom preset packs or lots, share a free preset to your subscribers. Not only are you then really showing your expertise and actually offering something that people normally need to pay for, but after consuming that one chunk, your subscribers may want to get more and therefore are more likely to actually buy from you. And even if they're not quite ready, then you have them on your mailing list, which means you can nurture the relationships and warm them up so they may be enticed to buy in the future. Number 10, quiz. This is honestly a golden idea for a lead magnet because it's super fun and engaging, and it's allowing many businesses to really build their lists fast. But it's not only beneficial to the client, it's a great way for you to segment your audience based on the quiz results. So for example, if you're a yoga instructor, you can have a quiz helping your clients choose what the best type of yoga class would be for them. And this of course extends to other types of businesses, and helping customers find the best fit for them is a brilliant way to give a nudge towards a purchase. And because quizzes are so fun, you can really think outside the box and find a way to entertain with them. And it can be a personality test, like what kind of home should you buy based on a personality type or something like this, or they can discover their superpower. And the idea behind a quiz is to really tailor it specifically to your audience and provide a very useful insight to them at the very end. And you can take it to the next level and provide them with a bunch of great articles from your blog based on the results, offer them a roadmap, or in the case of a yoga teacher example, offer a free first class specific to their result. This way people can feel well taken care of, and is an email really that much in exchange for the value they're getting? That's what I was talking about in the intro with the whole over-delivering thing. There are so many other examples of great lead magnets, like a cheat sheet, an ebook, audio training, or even a guided meditation. But in this video, I wanted to include those which in my opinion are the most effective and high converting. So which one of those will you be trying out? Do you think there's anything missing from the list? Share your thoughts down below in the comment section. As I mentioned in the very beginning, your lead magnet should always sit well with your overall strategy. So if you don't have one worked out, check out this video to build a strong content marketing strategy for your brand and get real results. And if you want to learn more about content marketing to take your business to the next level, jump on this playlist next. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. It really helps me a ton. And of course, subscribe to my channel to get more content like this. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.